In JFC, personal development is the objective and wealth creation is the goal. Receive warm greetings from these JFC soldiers and welcome to today's edition of the news. Coming up on today's newscast, across the John Etta Family Capital, a new financial system is redefining how members build wealth through JFC Pro and its Savesting model. Small daily contributions are now being transformed into structured capital, proving that discipline and consistency can unlock real financial growth. Still to come, a powerful message from General John Etta is energizing the ranks of the JFC Army as he reminds captains that they are the driving force behind the movement that has grown from one soldier to over 630 members worldwide, with millions already generated through its system. Plus, within the JFC community, a strong wave of motivation is taking hold as the central administration rolled out a mindset campaign centered on one message: clarity creates power. Members are being challenged to think strategically, plan intentionally, and build their future with purpose. Those were our top stories. Stand by for the news in greater detail. At the central microphone for presentation this day, Douala, call me Betrain Shintum Tumyoy. The news in full. Across the JFC Army community, a new financial model is changing how members approach wealth creation and capital building. At the center of this transformation is JFC Pro, a structured framework within the John Etta Family Capital ecosystem, designed to help members overcome one of the biggest barriers to success: lack of capital. For many aspiring entrepreneurs, the dreams of building a business often stop at limited funding. But JFC Pro is introducing a different approach through a concept known as Savesting, a system that combines daily saving with strategic investment discipline. Instead of leaving money idle, members actively grow their funds within a structured system that encourages consistency and long-term thinking. Across the network, members contribute according to their capacity, from 1,000 francs to as much as 30,000 daily. Through this collective effort, the community is able to mobilize between 100 and 250,000 every single day. The results are already visible. Leading by example is General John Etta, who has become the first JFC Pro millionaire, surpassing 1 million CFA through disciplined Savesting. JFC leader says the model proves one key principle: wealth is not built overnight, but through consistent habit and collective systems. With returns projected at up to 10% annually, JFC Pro is positioning itself as a practical pathway for members seeking financial growth, stability, and independence. Within the community, the message is simple but powerful. Small daily action, when done consistently, can build extraordinary financial results. If you are just joining us, you are listening to JFC News. Still on today's newscast, a powerful message of leadership, gratitude, and vision is resonating across the ranks of the John Etta Family Capital as founder and leader. General John Etta addressed captains of the movement. In a heartfelt communication to JFC leaders, General John Etta described captains as the engine and driving force behind the community's rapid growth and impact. From what began as a simple idea with just one soldier, the JFC Army has now grown to over 630 members worldwide, united by a shared mission of building capital and creating wealth together. According to the General, This progress is no coincidence. It is the direct result of leadership, discipline, and commitment at every level. Highlighting key achievements, the message reviewed that the community has already raised nearly 20 million CFA through JFC shares, while also distributing 20 million CFA through the Jekwem Jangi system to support members. In addition, over 5 million CFA has been generated through JFC Pro, demonstrating the growing strength of structured financial system within the ecosystem. Beyond financial figures, the community has also expanded into tangible projects, including JFC Rentals, with its first guest house in Douala, and JFC Mobility, a transport initiative preparing to go live on the Yango platform. Describing this milestone as structure, impact, and legacy in motion, General John Etta expressed deep pride in the captains, emphasizing that every effort, from guiding members to building teams, is contributing to a larger vision. He encouraged leaders to remain disciplined, committed, and focused, assuring them that their efforts will soon translate into visible growth and transformation. The message closes with a powerful reminder. JFC is not just building a community, it is building the future of its members. For many within the JFC Army, the message is clear. Leadership today is shaping tomorrow's success. Before we take a leave of you, these juicy updates within the community, where across the John Etta Family Capital, a new wave of motivation and mental transformation is sweeping through the ranks as the central administration intensifies its campaigns to empower, inspire, and awaken every JFC soldiers through the JFC Care Bureau. Through a series of powerful write-ups and visually engaging messages, the leadership is deliberately shaping the mindset of members, encouraging them to think, act, and execute like focused soldiers on a mission to succeed. At the heart of this campaign is a simple but impactful message: clarity creates power. According to the administration, success does not begin with action, it begins with clear direction. One of the future messages emphasizes the importance of having a personal business plan, describing it as the foundation for real progress within the JFC system. The message explained that a clear plan helps members define their goals, strategies, and expected outcome, turning ambition into a structured path. Leaders warn that without clarity, effort becomes scattered and unproductive. But with clarity, growth becomes intentional, measurable, and achievable. This ongoing campaign is not just about motivation, it is about mental reprogramming. Members are being trained to move away from confusion and hesitation and instead embrace focus, discipline, and purpose-driven action. Observers within the community says the impact is already visible as more soldiers begin to take ownership of their goals, align their plans, and work with renewed determination. The message from leadership is clear: take control, define your path, and build with purpose. Within JFC, success is no longer left to chance. It is being designed, planned, and executed with clarity. Dear comrades, this is where we draw the curtains on today's edition of JFC News. Take the rendezvous for our next edition. Today's newscast was produced by Valerie Anye. Production assistance came in from Clinton. Today's news was sponsored by General John Etta. Meanwhile, at the central microphone for presentation in Douala, call me Bertrand Shane Tumyoy. Remember, In JFC, personal development is the objective and wealth creation is the goal.